Hello, and welcome back to our Continuing Settlement Survival Extreme Mode Plus Plus Plus. I'm Larry. It's episode 23, and I didn't put out much content in the past 24 hours because I know you're used to like 5 or 6 episodes, and you're like, come on, Larry, what's going on? You're just dumping content on us. Well, with it being Thursday, yesterday, I wasn't sure if they're going to be dropping that huge update on us. So it's like, do I continue putting a bunch of time in this? Because when I started this series, I did not know this big update was going to happen. And I've had to stop one series before because of the disaster system. And that's the last thing I want to do, is have to stop another series. Now, reading the patch notes, it looks like I have until February 5th, possibly, to get this series completed. And so that I'm going to make my best effort to do. Now, the one thing I do want to ask everybody, and please make the comment, do you like the minute-by-minute play, or would you prefer me to do jump cuts? And because I could condense 4 to 6 hours of playtime into, a 30-minute video, which would give a lot more progression instead of the minute-by-minute blows. I like the minute-by-minute playtime just to show everybody that, I'm abiding by my rules, where there wouldn't be a town hall put in, off camera, take in immigrants and all that other fun stuff. So that's one of the reasons why I've been doing the minute by minute playthrough. But, it's up to you. I mean, I can go either way with it. So, I would love to hear your input on how you would like to view the series. Worst case scenario, I can make 2 playlists. I could have the long version and the short version. So, I mean, so then, I can play it both ways. So I just want to make my life easier. Now, TechPoint just came in, and, I've been thinking about it, all day yesterday. And it's like, what should I do the most? Because, like right now, we have a plague coming in. And what is going to happen, and it's the whole reason why I put the police station in, and I am going to banish whatever person that gets sick. The second that plague pops up, I'm banishing them, because I do not have any points in medical. And since we don't get migrants, I cannot afford unnecessary deaths. So I can combat plagues that way. That's one of the reasons why I have not brought in the marketplace, because I'm really scared of, can, the hidden caravan give somebody the plague. I don't think it will, but yeah, it's just one of my concerns. But the second, we have a lot of production that we have to deal with, because since we're going to have a population boom, do I go fermenting, where, I can bring the second person in and we would have, we could make spirits faster. But then on the other hand, we have so many students coming that, should I go into getting into paper? And if I get into paper, then, where's it at? There it was. Because we have reads, and if I go into education, I can grab paper, and I can get the students to graduate faster. So I wouldn't have any career students. So we could go that route. But of course, that takes people. that also takes reeds. And I don't think I have reeds unlocked. Oh, I do have reeds unlocked. So I'm just not sure which direction I should go. Now, if I go the paper route, then I'm definitely going into books, because then I could solve the issue with our development points and really start cranking out development. So I know I'm thinking out loud and rambling, so I just don't know. Should I go paper first or should I go distillery first? And since we do have 438 distillery, I think that's the route I'm going to go. I probably am going to regret this, but yeah. So that means we're going to have to open up more of an area, probably up here, for reeds. So, and for our paper making and for our education is probably going to have to be up here. And the food is going to be an issue as well. Same thing with the distillery, because we're going to have to make sure the agave is just cranking it like there's no tomorrow. We cannot run out. And then our herbage, for some reason, and I don't know why, I had that on pause, in which I might as well keep it on pause because it's not going to help us this year. So, we should have enough herbs to get us through this season and next season. But I am concerned about the plague and how many people we're going to lose. Now, since we do, we have our geese, but our alpaca, if we look at it, okay, we've hit our soap limit, which is fine, but we keep running out of alpaca. And since we don't have our buffalo, that is a bummer. So, I'm not sure where I should go on that. But, it is what it is. We're back good on water, but that's not going to be for very long, because once we get this distillery rocking again, it is going to turn around and be an happy camper. But it is what it is. So, and let's look at our food, because that is the one thing that I am concerned about. And we're not staying that far ahead, which is not good. Now, these are getting better, but I also need more people on them. And I need to find out where they're living, because it's abundantly clear they're living too far away. So, unfortunately, with how this all works, where did they go? Okay, so now Denny's going to be pathing too far. So I have to remedy that with a school. Now, I didn't really want to overcrowd us, but I think we're going to have to. And I'm going to really have to get other things. Oh, better get our hunter recalled so they don't freeze. And that's the problem when you have such amount of time between episodes. It's like, what was I doing? What was the plan? And so, yeah, the bouncing back and forth from episode to episode, day by day, does get a little taxing. So, we are going to have to deal with the school issue. And so we're going to bring in another school right over here. And that gives us a a 6x5, which I can turn around and we can go this way, which will give us room for that, and to turn those into villas. Now the problem is I could put in another school just to get the points, and it's like, do I want to do that? I'm going to, just for the points. Because I have to look at points as a freezing passerby. Give them a down jacket. Sure, why not? What are they going to give us? 100 jewelry. Ooh, I like that. So that's not too bad. Now, I have totally forgot where I heisted all these people. Okay, we're going to need more. This gets daunting. So we have extra people, so I'm going to put this person there to get our fishies up. And do I have anybody over here yet? No. Oh yeah, I do. So we have that. And okay, life is good there. So where are we at here? Yeah, we're getting hurt on water again. But we have 6 people. And I don't mind having extras, so in case if somebody dies. But we also need to get things going better. So I am going to go ahead and we will get this reservoir started because we need the extra water. Oh, that's right. I had these things turned off, which is fine. And how much linen do we have? Yeah, I can turn this one back on. So we don't have as many extra people as we think we do. And I think everything else is staffed, I think. I'm pretty sure of it. Now, we're doing good on coal, so I'm going to put a second person in here and get this up to 500. Oh, I'm going to tell you what, there's no reason to go up that high. Let's do 300 and see how things go. And I do want coal to keep coming in better, so let's just bump that up. And since the weather's warm again, and it's March, and I totally spaced this off again, how are we doing on agave? Agave we're doing fine on, so we will turn this into that, and turn the textile back off, open that back up. So we don't have all the extra people that I wanted. And I'll slow this one back down and get them. And we are going to need the wood. 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. Oh, I need to get these things started. So then I can bounce people around back and forth. And we'll do not that much. Let's just go there and go here. Yeah. This gets to be so... and I need to get rid of this dried animal dung. But first things first. And it would be smart to fire up a... get a compost factory going, because I'm going to turn this into a fertile field. And we're going to go ahead and add workers there, and we'll throw in a couple more houses. I know our lumber supply is not going to like that, but it is what it is. I mean, they are chopping down the trees. That is helping. And I think once we get these other couple houses in, then it will make life a little bit easier. Okay, so... Okay, this is interesting. So our student went away? Oh, Garfield moved over there. Okay. Where's Amanda? Okay, Amanda, you need to live closer. So... Okay, that didn't work very well. Amanda. I'm going to have to reassign Amanda, because it does not make sense that she lived so far away. Because that's just going to hurt productivity. And there, I should have had them doing other things, but it is what it is. So, Joe, no, you live too far away. Okay, the plague should be hitting any time. Okay, let's find out who... One person with the plague. And who was it? A farmer. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where is it? That's the repair station. Where's our police station? There's the police station. Now... You're done. Voila. Plague resolved. And now we just go ahead and close the police station. See? Yeah, I don't like losing people, but that's a whole lot easier than losing my doctor and the person that's sick. So where it costs me one person, it's a whole lot better than costing me two. So, yeah. Okay, so we have water coming back up, so that will help. Our herbage is not too bad, so that makes life easier. Now, so much stuff to do. our food is, yeah, we're still keeping a little, I would like to get a little bit more of a margin on food. So we can, they're still doing fine, so the herbs can, you know what? Yeah, I have to keep flexing them until we have enough people, because we don't, our weather, our winter gear is not good enough. And you know what I should do? I should just upgrade this, and with our extra people, we can go ahead and I can throw extra people in here to improve our coal, because that's one thing we don't ever want to run out of. And it also looks like with the amount of people we have going now, our smithy is not going to be able to stay caught up. So we have 3 people there. And even with 200 tools, I guess they're doing okay. But they're also hurting the lumber supply. So maybe that's what I can start doing. Instead of going coal, well, it won't hurt to have this thing done. Once this is done, I'm going to get these opened up. And we did manage to get this fired up, so this is good. That means what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and we are going to get rid of this, and I'm going to turn this into, is this a standard farm? Yes. I will go ahead and get them to improve this, and that will give us what we need for there. Now, since I have not started on paper yet, I'm going to hold off on the book and go into not processing. We're going to pick up fermenting, because now this can get boosted. And what are we going to need? Glass, stone, timber. We have all that. So that's done. We're going to do this, and we're going to do this quickly. And I think that is going to be the best option we have for what we need it for. So our raw materials, I'm going to go ahead and go with that for right now. And let's see what this is going to do for us. And we'll switch this over to glass. And we'll make 200 glass for that. Our steel, I'm going to bring this up to 200. I know that's going to hurt the iron a little bit, but it is what it is. And I can bring iron up. Ooh. Okay, I have those going. And I'm going to give our hunters a try here. Maybe, just maybe, they might be able to bring us in what we need, the buffalo. Okay, so now we can bring them back in. We'll have that. And now we have the agave. The spirits. So they should be able to keep us where we need. So that would be good. Now, if the hunters could by chance get us that buffalo, that would rock. That would be good. So we have those. Let's go ahead and get these turned on. I think we should have more than that. Yeah, we have plenty of clay. So in fact, I'm going to get these both turned on. So that just might work in our favor. And where are they delivering the fertilizer? Oh, they are fertilizing this, so it may not get 100% fertile or fertilized, but at least it should improve the output of it. So that'll help. And it'll make a small dent into what we need done. Now, we have to get paper started. And the big question is, where do I start the paper? I have to look at the amount of housing we have, and we have housing right here. So what I can go ahead and do is we're going to need flax. So that is going to give us, we need reeds. So we're going to need to pop in a couple reed fields. A minimum of one. I'm going to pause this because I'm going to try to get in. Okay, so that should be plenty of reed, even though we're not going to use that much. And then what we'll go ahead and do is we will throw in a road right here. And what I'm thinking is we can turn this into a small storage area right here. And we'll just keep reeds in it. We'll have to move this because we're going to need space for, we're going to need space for our paper factory. So since this is already clean, we can go ahead and the only raw materials we're going to want over here are textile, because that should cover the reeds. And we should be fine there. And let's see how, I'm going to have to get rid of this. What a bummer. So let's go ahead and this is going to get filled up darn quick. I knew I wanted that for storage. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of this. Oops. And that will work there. So we've added paper. We started our animal compost. We upgraded the field. And look at that, 90. We may get 100%, which is nice. And now we have the nicer distillery. So now this also gives us option for beer, because you have to remember we have oats. And since we have oats, we can make beer. I would just have to open up the mine. I mean the mill, not the mine, the mill. So life would be good there. And we're starting to fall behind on our down jackets. Feathers are coming in, and in fact, are we getting any decent feather production out of it? Yes. And what I can do is I can go ahead and we can go ahead and add a second person here. I think that would be a smart thing to do. And I'm going to add a second person there. With that, life would be good. And now that they're complete, they're going to help gather stuff. But instead of that, what I'm going to have those people do is, nuts. They're not going to be done in time. Oh, and we are definitely short on lumber. So we're going to do a gather all right there. We should have plenty of people to tackle it really quick before we go into freezing temperatures. But they should also have this wiped out before they go do that. So that'll make, they are going to make me a liar. Guys, really? Can't you just... I should have made it a priority, but we do need the lumber, or the timber. And where are they going to haul all this stuff to? I think I'm going to regret that. Temperatures are starting to fall. Where are they going? And it is... Our hunters didn't do anything for us, so let's recall them. And they really... you know what? I need to stop doing this. Having both of them built at the same time. I could have already had one built. Grr. Okay, so let's get this back open. And I'm afraid they're going to keep going till they freeze here, and I don't want that to happen. And I had totally forgot I had this one out here. That's not good. Okay. I am going to get these trees planted, and then the thing can harvest. When it's done harvesting, I can send people over there to do that. So then that will somewhat help on our timber issue. So yeah, I think we're going to end this episode on a high note here. I think life is good here. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. Hopefully everybody enjoyed what you saw. We're growing, we're expanding. Things are getting better. So if you like what you saw, hit like. And of course, the channel is growing. I appreciate all the new followers. You're great. And just remember, I love hearing your comments. If you see that I'm messing something up, I've overlooked something, please, by all means, let me know. If you have a strategy to where you think it would be more beneficial to apply to this build, then by all means, voice it. Because if I can see the benefit from it, and then I will implement it. So, we're all in this together. So I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're safe. Hope you're healthy. And I will talk to all of you in the very next episode. Bye.